Bissett working hard, loses the footy. Opportunity now, we see that Simon Bellin working hard. Picked up Bissett again. Punts it out, Tony Peace. Opportunity here. Tries to pick the football up, but can't do so. As now we see the Anakie side break clear. Walmsley ends up with the footy. Kicks it long. Karamotto in front of Morley. Couldn't take it. Backed up well there, Cunningham. Over the top, Keogh. Now Morley again. Well, that works well in defence for the Centrals and kicks wide. But there's been a free kick paid, and it's against Mickey Galauka. And taking the ball now for the Anakie side, Darren Finlay. I should say it was Darren Friday. Up to half forward. As we see the ball now out of bounds, some 60 metres from the Anakie goal. Pack of players form, comes to ground. Bissett on the left foot, screws it around the corner. Matt Foot's there and slaps it 25 metres towards centre wing. Galauka traps it. Over the top he goes. Now an opportunity. Mickey Carter on the left foot, kicks to centre half forward. Finlay's there now trying to pick it up, does so. Over the top he goes. Kevin Keogh breaks through half back, kicks short. Pies Brown couldn't control it. As we see now, Brown gets it to Galauka. Over the top he goes. Good football there. Greg Hart to Simon Ballon. Took a little bit too long to take it though, Balan. As we see now an opportunity for Paul Mellier to pick the ball up for Anakie. Runs straight back into trouble. Great tackle, Chris Delaney, and is rewarded with the free kick.
No. Oh, yeah. Got it, yeah.
Kicks it up there. Looks there for Brian and Beck. Couldn't take the footy. Pack of players have formed. Umpire Kerr will come in and bounce down. Early stages of the third and vital quarter. 2.5 minutes have travelled. The Centrals enjoying a 34-point advantage. Ball now. Back into play. Pretty untidy passage of football as we see that umpire Kerr again comes in and will bounce down 25 metres from the Werribee Central goal. Howard does better with Walmsley, but comes to ground. Carter now breaks through, ran into a little bit of stiff opposition there. Jamie Ellis kicked off the carpet, Givens, but it's gone straight down the throat of Gus Cicino at half forward for the Werribee Central side. Cicino now, the kick, not a good one. It floats right across the face of goal, but Fordham comes out and takes a great grabber for the Werribee boys. And he'll be shooting for goal number 4. No more than 30 metres out from goal, 45-degree angle. Chris Fordham, a real opportunity. Shoots at goal, kick, it looks good off the boot, it drifts and it's drifted right through the centre. Great goal, Chris Fordham. He kicks his 4th and a very handy 9th goal for the Werribee Central side.
Hello. As we see on the GDFL bingo scoreboard, Werribee Central's 9 goals, 559, beating Anakie 3-1-19, Ron.
Yes, and well, it wasn't really what Anakie wanted. Werribee drawing first blood in this third and vital quarter, Fano. That's stretched their lead now to 40 points, the Centrals, and they're just still really booting them off at the base of the packs.
And who kicked that last goal?
Yeah, very handy goal too. Chris Fordham kicks his 4th for the afternoon.
Right. Well, it's been an interesting half-time break. Good to be back. As we see the ball on the outer side of the ground being forced out of bounce in that forward pocket, and that would be Werribee's forward line, Ron.
Yes, Noel, it certainly is, and they've had the ball on their half-forward line all of the first 4.5 minutes of this third and vital quarter.
Well, I got held up in the entertainment back there at half-time. Lovely spread that the GDFL put on here for the officials and media people.
Very well-oiled machine, isn't it, the GDFL?
It's hard to get away from, mate.
certainly is, as we see that there's been a free kick paid, and what a workhorse this bloke's been all day. Dave Wormsley, the skipper of the Anakie Kangaroos, kicks it long, but that foot comes out aggressively, takes the mark, feeds off the hand pass. A poor one. Roland Beck there can't trap it. Good tackle on his opponent there in young Jason Flynn, who was dragged off the footy. Umpire Gary Kerr said, "Give it to me, fellas. We'll have a bounce down at centre-half forward, Werribee Central's attacking area."
It's a shocking bounce too, and it goes straight into the arms of the Anakie footballer there in Paul Malloy. He gets the ball out to the wing where the mark has been dropped, but buttering up was his teammate in Tony Peace. Peace gets the football over to his mate. Anakie, Werribee Central's taken it away through the agency there of Chris Delaney, but he stumbled with it. Oh, good football. Kept the ball in play too, was that Anakie half-back. Gets it up to half-forward, and his well-weighted kick goes over the boundary line in front of the Werribee Central's player there in Peter Nash. Good football, Ron Brown.
Yes, certainly he was. Tony Peace with that right knee strapped, obviously carrying a little bit of a problem there, but he's worked pretty well here this afternoon in that number 16 Guernsey for the Anakie side.
Yes, as the ball comes back in the ground. You don't very often see the football thrown from a boundary throw in and bounce onto the ground without touching a player, as it did on that occasion. And umpire Gary Kerr comes in and says, I need some exercise. I'm seizing up. I'm an old fella and I need a little bit of exercise to get my muscles lubricated.
Let's see how he goes this time. Concentrates pretty hard on the ball.
It's a better one.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh.
Gogol it was, came in and fisted it. Oh, Matt Foot. Gee, it takes a long time, doesn't he, to use the handball?
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice torpedo punt, Ron Brain.
Oh, bad luck. Yeah, young Jason Greaves on the ground for the Anakie side. On that occasion, the leg break, wanted an off break, and he's through for a minor score off the boot of Jason Greaves.
Tell you what, the temperature has dropped as we see Peter Nash bring the football back into play, kicks it out there to his teammate, and he's still in a back pocket. I just can't see the sense in some of those kickings sometimes, Ron.
No, certainly, Noel, as we see now that he kicks long out there, and
a big fella.
On that occasion, now they've retained possession of the football, Noel, as it's come off this time. As you see, breaking clear at centre wing, Jamie Ellis, the real little racehorse on that left foot, kicks long up there to the half-forward line, but I think you'll find the ball has gone over, and the boundary umpire will have another touch of the leather. 45 metres from the Werribee Central goal. 8 minutes gone. Werribee enjoying a 39-point advantage.
They certainly are. As we see, nobody can take clean possession of the football. It's been kicked back into the centre half forward position where we see Keogh trying to burst his way through the pack, but was claimed by that Anakie player, and the umpire has decided he's going to pay that free kick to Tony Peace. And I think Peace has played a fairly good game for Anakie. He kicks it out to the outer wing, where we see leading in the race of the ball was Darren Finlay. He's butted up, got the ball, kicked it back half-forward line, but coming through lovely for Anakie and spoiling his teammate there was Darryl Julian. The ball goes over the boundary line on the outer side of the ground, Werribee Central's forward pocket here at the Western Oval.
Yes, and well, they've had a lot of the football early stages of this third and vital quarter. Ball now back into play. Wormsley again. This time beats the taller opponent, Howard. Comes to ground, kicked out by Bissett, but it's no one home except the elusive centreman. Darren Finlay drives the Centrals into attack. Up they go. Comes to ground. Oh, Jamie Ellis cooling the crisis. Feeds off to Simon Balan. He goes to, Kevin Keogh's had a bit of been out of sorts today, Kev.
Yeah.
A little slow. Now, opportunity, Jamie Ellis again. Butters up for the Centrals. Fires at goal from 35 metres. But I think you'll find his drop punt is just offline.
It certainly was, and he allowed too much for the air on that occasion, and the wind didn't bring it back. As we see Hearn, the full-back for Anakie, kick the ball lovely out to centre half-back where Julian sets himself. Nobody can take the mark, but sharking the ball off the pack was that Werribee Central's player in Chris Delaney. He gets it out to that dead pocket as far as I'm concerned out there in that side of the ground where we see Brad Miller taking the mark. He kicks it back into the forward line where we see coming through there was that Mick Howard?
No, it's actually Greg Hart. Showed a lot of courage there too. Sacrificed his body because he was steamrolled by Neville Gogol after he marked the ball.
But he's a bit slow getting back to his feet too, Neville. Is it Neville Gogol?
No, Neville went over the top. It's there was two of them. There was two of them that hit him. It's Anthony Wolf that's hurt, but Gogol went over the top. has unsettled the big fella there, Greg Hart, because his kick on that occasion is offline, and that was only from 20 metres. A bad miss.
A fairly courageous mark, though, Ron,
of Greg
wasn't it?
Hart. Yes, copped a good one, but showed a lot of courage.
Hearn gets the football back into his teammate there in Michael Carter. Carter brings it up to the wing, where we see interfered with, but still good enough to take the mark was Jason Flynn. Flynn plays on immediately to his teammate there in through the agency of Wormsley. Wormsley gets the ball up to the big fella there at centre half forward, and he said to himself, no, I'm going to kick this. He reckons he can kick this, Ron.
Well, he better. I mean, that's poor football, turning his back on the play. There could have been a short option there, and he would never have seen it.
That's right.
And, yeah, senior players should know better.
So Tucker with the kick. Lays back on the kick and pulls it across to the right, and it's going to go over the boundary line and out of... No, it's been kept into play, and Matt Foote tried his darndest to get it across to his teammate, but it eventually went where I said it would go. There he is, Sleeping Beauty's here. David Cook.
Yeah, Cookie. Good to see Cookie and the Moose from Mollawari enjoying the entertainment here at the Western Oval. As, yeah, caught one yesterday and was escorted to the Geelong Hospital courtesy of the ambulance service. Good to see David Cook back here today.
Oh, they've kept the ball into play there right in front of the new Keogh coming through strongly for the Werribee Central side. Diving on the ball brilliantly there for Anakie was Jason Flynn. And the boys are dancing.
Yeah, Carter was a little bit late on that tackle. And has been penalised. Yeah, Beck with the ball now for the Centrals. Kicked along up there looking for Howard. Second bite of the cherry. Not paid or dragged off the football. Julian against Mick Howard and 50 metres against Chris Delaney. And kicking the ball away. And
umpire Hillgrove was right on the job, Ron.
Good umpiring.
Yes. As we see Daryl Julian, he's going to take the kick from, what would you say, Ron? 40 metres out, 30 metres out? 35 metres out.
The man on the mark, yeah, it'd be 35, Noel.
And he's nearly directly in front. I can kick this.
Lay down Mazzee. Lovely, lovely drop punt, but the breeze has dragged it to the right side of the big sticks. Bad miss there off the boot of Darren Julian. He's blotted his copybook. 2 goals, 1 now, his personal tally.
Yes. Nash goes in short. Oh, it's over the head of Keogh. Keogh can't get back to it, but buttering up there was his teammate in Finlay. Finlay punches it out towards the boundary line. It's going to beat all players and go over the boundary line for a throw-in. Melbourne into the ground, Western Oval, outer side of the ground.
We've been playing 13 minutes of this third quarter. Anakie 3-3-21, trailing Werribee 9-7-61.
It hasn't been what you'd call an exciting first semi-final, has it?
Nah, very lacklustre. Pulley there sets up an opportunity. Jamie Ellis absolutely burnt here this afternoon.
Oh, he's caught one.
As he kicked it, but play on called the umpire. The bounce, a bad one for the lead of Fordham. Sits well though for Gibbons. Plays well. Oh, caught one as he kicked the ball too from Delaney.
You're paying it downfield.
Yeah, we'll go down the ground. Umpire Kerr just having a chat to Chris Delaney. Keep him down, son. And it looks like out there Dave Wormsley with the ball. Relays it back there to the dasher Darren Friday.
Friday gets it up to the wing where we see coming across strongly there for Anakie was Tony Peace. He's been all around the ground today. He's worked very hard for Anakie, but at this stage it's not working for them. Oh, going in against the tide there was Dave Wormsley. He couldn't take the mark. It spills free. Kick back to the half-forward line where we see Julian try to punch the ball clear, which he does successfully. But coming out was Werribee Central's getting the ball, chipping it into Brad Miller, but over the back. Oh, no, Miller got the ball. I thought the Anakie bloke out the back of the pack should have went to punching Carter.
Yeah, Mickey, the vice-captain of the Anakie Football Club, should have known better to try and take the big screamer.
It's a punch in a situation like that, isn't it, when you're defending in front of goals?
Certainly not.
And now we see Brad Miller with the football. Probably on a 30-degree angle, no more than metres out. His kick's not a bad one too, and I tell you what, that split the woodwork right through the middle. That went, and that brought up the 10th goal for Werribee Central's here this afternoon, which is, you know, over a 7-goal lead now for them, and I think I picked this.
Who kicked the goal? No, I'm interested to hear that.
I thought it was it number 12, Brad Miller?
No, it was number 32, Crystalati.
It's the bike shorts.
Yeah, they're both wearing them, so it is, and they've both got a 2 on their back, so it's a bit tricky. Okay, back to
not all as good as you, Rod.
Well, Pulleye again does well, and gee whiz, working hard there. Jamie Ellis.
It's Mike Zelchevek umpired my last game of football that I played in yesterday.
Did he report you?
No, he didn't.
He probably should have.
Did a good job too.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do. 9 out of 10, Michael.
Back to the footy. The bounce favours the big fella Bissett on the left foot, kicks it back, but nearly a one-handed Augusta Cine. Butted up well. Good support, Keogh. Can he pick it up and kick it this time, Kev? Can't do so. He's had a real dirty day, the old stager.
Yeah, but I tell you what, he would have had to have been able to run like Dean Capobianco to pick that handball up then. It was a bit too much in front of him.
Yeah, certainly.
We've been going 17 minutes here on the Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock as we see the football picked up by that Werribee Central's player there in Gus Cicino. And I think it's been a long day for our cameraman and director. These blokes will go to 21st.
Yes, they've been a bit naughty last night now as we see the ball. Nice kick to centre half forward to
and where did he get that?
Yeah, Julian's at centre half back and probably sacrificing a little bit of a strength in attack now for the Anakie side. Kicked off the carpet there, Darren, or should I say Shane, his brother, Friday. And it's against him. And Cicino with the free kick at half back. Kicks long. The high fly at the back of the pack was Peter Brown. Look at that. Magic. Finlay weaves the web through. Kicks it up there looking for Hart. Couldn't take it. Now working hard at ground level. Galoka copped 1-2 as he got rid of the ball. Jason Flynn worked hard on him there. And the free kick was played up the ground.
But he's paid the advantage and it was really of no advantage.
Stupid rule, isn't it?
Yeah. But in the end, the free kick went to the Werribee Central's player in number 14, who is Simon Balan, and he's kicking from 35 metres out. And I tell you what, he's hooked that to the left, and it's gone through for 1 point, Ron. They're not kicking a goal well, are they?
No, that breeze still blowing. No, it's blowing more now across the ground, and that means that you've just got to allow that little bit more when you're shooting for the big sticks. Pretty basic stuff.
That's absolutely correct. Hearn brings the football back in, straight down the middle of the ground, and he's looking for his teammate there in Walmsley. Walmsley doesn't let him down. He feeds a handball out to that running player, and he looks up for his teammate. Just a little bit over, too weighted there for Galoka. Not Galoka, Gogol. Anyway, Werribee Centrals have picked up the football through the agency of Jamie Ellis. Ellis kicks it up at coming across the back of the pack for Werribee was Peace again. Geez, played well, Ron.
Actually, that's
not Peace,
Paul
that's Paul Mallier.
Yeah,
he's played a fair
now.
game too. He's kicked it to Peace. Gee, that's quick if he can kick it and mark it.
Yeah, it's only Peace with that right knee heavily strapped. No, that's the way to pick him up. Kicks it long.
Oh, that's
too.
an infringement. He's still got the football.
Good boy. Only a little
Friday.
bloke. Yeah. Now it's Sunday today.
Sunday. Anyway, the football's been cleared there through the agency of Darren Finlay from Werribee Centrals. They get it across to Peter Brown. Brown gets it up to his teammate, who kicks it up to the leading full forward in Fatty Fordham. Fordham's trying to fly from behind.
Well, didn't he?
Yeah, he did
He was out of position.
He was. He was left. The ball dropped short on him, and he had to jump. And the fullback had to drop on him, didn't he?
Yeah, he certainly did, and he really contested that encounter well there, met the two players strongly.
Which meant the ball is held up in the forward line for Werribee Centrals.
Richard Leftrook, the coach, would be very pleased with Chris Fordham's attitude.
Oh, look at that from Julian. A beautiful punch out of the ruck, straight to his teammate, kicks it up to centre wing, off the back of the pack to the Anakie player there through the agency of Neville Gogol. Gogol's disposal wasn't what it should have been, and Gary Kerr says she stacks on the mill. Give it to me.
Yes, now. Umpire Kerr puts ball to ground. Tucker doing battle there with... oh, you can't do that. Tucker just charged Nash. He comes in. There's been a free kick against Mickey Carter. Not the favourite with the umpires at the moment, Mickey.
Alice in those ridiculous bike shorts. Just about all the Werribee players have got them on.
Played well, though, boy.
He has.
Kicks long up there to the half forward. Oh, Pies Brown takes the mark and plays on and flattened out.
Oh, he's decked everyone.
Jason Hillgrove just tends to... now, that ball should be relayed down the ground.
Yeah, it should be down the ground.
To the forward flank. Now, there's confusion. The umpire lost his footing, so therefore he's going to make him go back. Now, to me, that isn't correct. But I suppose the ball is still in the corridor, whereas it did go to the outer side of the ground, some 30 metres toward their goal. What would you reckon, Fano? What's the advantage? Up the ground?
Well, no, I think it's probably better off where it is, to be honest with you, Ron. What do you think?
Yeah, I tend to agree.
Oh, the old torpedo punt. I tell you what, it's landed in the goal square. No, that's not good football from Anakie. That could have gone anywhere, but they're lucky. It landed straight in the arms of Zach Gogol? No.
No, I think you'll find it's Jason Flynn, the little back pocket player who's worked very hard.
Oh, where's he going? You don't go across goals. And Jamie Pulley says thank you very much.
Is it to Greg Hart? Punted up to the teeth.
Paddy!
Fordham. No mark. What's he going to do? Swallow it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think since he got knocked over, Jason Hillgrove, he's a bit rattled.
He's got a bit of a reputation of doing that.
Getting in the way.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Deary me. I wonder why he didn't pay the mark to Fordham.
Well, obviously he must have thought it was touched off the boot. Whoever touched it off the boot would have had to have had long arms. 20-foot arms.
Oh, dearie me. Oh, over the top, Malia.
Well, we haven't seen the return of the big centre-half back for Anakie, have we?
No. Paul Welsh, obviously not well. Finlay, good use of the ball too to Brad Lee. Not Brad Lee, that's...
take that one off him. Yeah, no, didn't catch it. Bad luck.
Yeah, it is Brad Lee. Geez, I'm clever.
Oh, now he's going to spit the dummy fatty for him. And it's on.
Hutchison.
He's reversed it. Jason Hillgrove is in the thick of it at the moment. He wants his boot. He reckons he's going to have a ping at this. Steve Hammond.
Sorry, mate, who did you say that?
I said Steve Hammond, but I'm way off beam because it's Ronald Beck. No?
That's a very good call, no?
Ronald Beck's got the football.
Steve Hammond.
Greg McHenry walked past and put me
Steve
off.
Hammond? He's 13, he's not playing today.
No. Anyway, Beck steers the football up and he's gone right over the top of the point post. Exactly how I called it. Right over the top of the point post and brought up another point to the Centrals. That takes them on to 10 goals, 9. 69.
The breakfast of champions. We're waiting now. And Anakie really looked really disjointed and disheartened, don't they? 24 minutes are gone on the third term on the Geelong Bingo Centre scoreboard as we see the Scotty.
Oh, good.
Elects to go to the outer side of the ground and a lovely mark taken there. Tony Peace feeds off the hand pass. Wolf it is, goes short and finds Friday. Darren Friday now kicks the ball back to the centre-half forward position. Tucker, good lead, the big fella. Oh, he's gone backwards. He wants to get a game next week, but I hope there will be.
There won't be. He's looking for doing pre-season. So he doesn't have to do pre-season.
Bissett's kicked the half forward. Beck is in the way. Oh,
look at this. He's got a Paddy.
Brad Lee.
Oh, lovely kick too. He's kicked it straight down the team of his Miller, straight down the throat of his teammate in Greg Hart. Hart gets it across to his teammate Galaka, who's been all over the park this afternoon, and he just goes waltzing into the 10-yard square and pops through number 11.
Well, Mickey Galaka kicks his first. He gets his name in the paper.
That's why he didn't handball it.
That's it. And a nice handy goal for the Werribee Central side. They move to 11-9-75. Werribee Central's Anakie 3-2-20 on the GDFL bingo centre third quarter scoreboard.
Brett's even got the clock up straight for once.
Certainly, 25 minutes have gone on the Rockies Locksmith 24 hours out there at Karaya Village.
Oh, no one could take that bounce, but coming through the centre of the ground for the Werribee Centrals was that player there in Jamie Ellis, who's done a lot of work right in the middle.
He certainly has. Loose ball picked up by Malia again. Played well for Anakie. Kicks long. Up there looking for Tucker. Well held out of it there by Nash. Swooping on the football, Jason Greaves. Kick well smothered. And Kevin Keogh, Dennis Cunningham, happy to see it go over the line and out of bounds. 60 metres from the Anakie goal.
Well, there hasn't been much in this game today, Ron.
No, very disappointing, isn't it?
Yes.
Greaves it was. Slaps the ball onto his left foot. Cunningham in front there of Shane Friday. Gogol swoops on the leather. Flying shot at goal from the Anakie half forward, but he's offline.
So we see an interchange coming on for Werribee Centrals is number 40 in Damien Balan. And going off the ground, we see number 32 there in Chris Delaney, who's kicked a goal. The ball's been kicked in from full back. Nobody can take a clean possession. Stacks on the mill, and Jason Hillgrove says, I'll come in there. And they're dancing again. They're just throwing their arms around. They've got to connect. They've got to go like that. See? That's what they've got to do if they want it to be entertaining.
Yeah, I think it might have erupted, Noel, but the damage...
It's taken a long time, hasn't it?
Been done.
Yeah. The Anakie player there in Phil Gavin offered the ball to Gary Kerr to bounce it, and all he did was just walk away and said, no, I want to watch the fight.
Oh, Camerono wants to carry on there.
Yes, the best and fairest winner.
Matt Foote.
Yeah. Foot's done something to upset the apple cart. Anyway, the bloke that's just come on the ground's got the football, Ron.
Yes, and there's been a handy player, Damien Balan. A lot of dash, a lot of courage. Kicks it to the centre of the ground at the back of the back. Well, I think Mick Howard had first touch, Fano, and Daryl Julia just talking to Gary Kerr. You know, why didn't I get the mark?
Well, I totally agree with you, Daryl Julian. I consider that you were the only one that touched that football.
Oh, you can't say that.
Well, we'll have a look at that on the replays. We see the Bissett punch the ball up to centre half forward, where we see leading out for the Anakie boys was Hutchison, who's been moved from full back to full forward, I think, Ron.
Certainly. The versatile Greg Hutchison shoots it at goal, but it's been the story all afternoon for the Anakie side. Not much luck at all, and they're offline. Another minor score moves them now to 3-5-23. Anakie trailing Werribee 11-9-75.
Let's look on GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard. Oh, coming through there, Dave Walmsley. If that had connected, it would have killed him. Walmsley's in the thick of things again. He's got the football. It comes out the back, but coming through strongly there for the Centrals was that player in Jamie Ellis. Ellis can't pick up the ball, but Anakie do through the agency of Peace, and I reckon Peace has been their best player, Ron.
You play one of their better players, Noel, Dave Walmsley, without a doubt. We'll get a vote from yours truly here this afternoon.
Well, is that right?
Well, let's just wait and see. We're going to get 4 quarters in, don't we? But he's played 3 very good ones. One of very few tries. Paul Mellier and Tony Peace are probably the other tries for the Anakie side. Whereas you look at the Werribee boys, gee whiz, they've had a feast here this afternoon. They're little players. Mickey Galalka, Jamie Ellis, Darren Finlay, Brad Lee, Simon Balan. Frightening, isn't it, really?
Yes, they've had some players, all right.
Ronnie Beck.
Yeah.
3-quarter time. 11-9.